Welcome back to day 3 in Australia. We're on the road again, heading from Nelson Bay to Coffs Harbour, but having a little stop in between at Port Macquarie to hopefully see some koalas. Robbie's on the wheel, Glen and I are going to start looking at the editing to smash these daily vlogs together to get them out for you guys. The Thames is equally as turquoise as that water is. Nah, guys, all. Don't know if you get that.
Nice posture.
It's all petrol.
It's all petrol. Wrong one.
All these 3 are petrol. Well driven, mate.
Cheers,
you
pal.
guys here again. You're a faithful driver. Don't let anyone ever tell you different.
I won't.
What you just saw there was the Port Macquarie Koala Hospital. We had the choice of going to a normal koala zoo or something where, you know, you can pet them and stuff like that, but then we saw about this place and it's directly on the way to our next destination. We thought it would be something different to do, actually see koalas that were kind of brought in after being injured in like motor accidents or bushfires or anything like that, and then they're looked after here and then they get put back into the wild once they're fit and ready. Oh, that was quite nice. I enjoyed that, guys. That was very, they were quite sweet, and koalas, they're just the best, aren't they?
Cool. So cute. So cute.
Ah, we're here. I was actually a little bit anxious about driving this for the first time because it's far bigger than anything I've ever driven. But it was actually alright. It's pretty easy. Roads are good here, they're pretty straight. And yeah, we're here. Day 3 of Australia is over. These days are really going quick. We're rattling through them like nobody's business. Pretty much a driving day today. It was a lot of driving getting from Nelson Bay up to Coffs Harbour, but we did have that nice stop in the middle to see the koalas in the Koala Hospital, which was great because I didn't actually realise, but I'd never seen a koala in person before. Not even at a zoo. I'd never come across a koala before, and I think, if I'm honest, that is probably one of the resounding features of travelling for me is new wildlife. So I've never seen a koala before, and that's something that kind of reminds you that you are in a different place because you've never seen that animal. So you're experiencing something you've never experienced before, and wildlife is a massive part of that. Especially because I was saying to the guys yesterday when we'd parked up for the first time, was just walking around, even like by the beaches and stuff, and even by like the roads and the way that the shops are sort of designed and the whole streets layout is and stuff, is that it often doesn't look that dissimilar to Europe or America or, you know, other places in the world. But then it's like you just catch a sight of a bird that you've never seen before, or some sort of animal that you've never come across, or something that looks completely different, and that's what sort of reminds you you are actually in a completely different place that you've never been to before. So that's koala ticked off. Now I just need a kangaroo to tick off all of the sort of generic Australian animals. So hopefully we'll see one of them before we go. Tomorrow we head to Byron Bay, which is pretty infamous for everything it's known for, like the good beaches and sort of nice nightlife. So it'll be interesting to see what that's like. Looking forward to that. A little bit of a drive to get there still, but that's what road trips are all about, driving, funnily enough. We're going to stay in Byron Bay for 2 nights, which is different because we've been doing 1 night at a time so far. So it'd be good to be in one place for 2 nights so we get a little bit more time to explore and see what the place has to offer, especially because it's Byron Bay and there's a lot of stories about how good it is and how much fun it is for sort of young people. So it should be a good one. But after all the driving today, I am absolutely knackered. So if it's alright with you boys and you feel the same, I think it could be bedtime. Sounds like that is a unanimous decision. I hope you've been enjoying the daily vlog so far. Let me know if you have. And also subscribe if you haven't, so you don't miss out on the updates. Because if you subscribe, you'll get that little notification that says Saunders has uploaded a video. And that's going to be daily for the next foreseeable future. So make sure you're doing that so you don't miss out on anything. Also, make sure you're following the Instagram and liking the Facebook page. That goes for my Instagram as well as these guys' Instagrams. So Robbie and Glen's Instagrams are in the description. Click on that link, follow them because they're putting up photos of the stuff we're getting up to as well as the stuff I'm doing. If you want to know about the camper we're staying in, there's a link in the description for that also, so you can see what it's like, how you can get one if you're doing a trip like this, and everything like that. But for now, bedtime.